Hi, this is Ron Darling.
This is Skip Lockwood.
Hi, I'm Ron Swoboda of the 69 New York Mets, and you're listening to MetsMusings with Gary Mack.
Now it's time for some New York Mets baseball talk. Here's Gary Mack bringing you the latest news and analysis from Mets Nation and the world of baseball on another edition of MetsMusings.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to another edition of Mets Musings. It's going to be a short one today. I'm feeling a little bit under the weather, but I wanted to get one out before opening day, which is a mere, 8 days away now. So next week, as edition of the show, we'll talk about the Houston Astros and the New York Mets, and hopefully we'll have as close to a final roster as possible because of they may not release the final one till right before game time, but we'll be pretty close. We'll know what it is pretty much. But some quick news for this week's show. Right-handed Clay Holmes will start March 27th. He gets the opening day assignment. Mets manager announced last Friday he was very happy with the way Holmes has pitched. He's had an outstanding spring. It will be Holmes' first rotation assignment since 2018 when he started 4 games as a rookie for the Pittsburgh Pirates. So he's been a career reliever for the most part. The Mets took a chance. They stretched him out. And he's been nothing but terrific in spring training so far. And as the Mets begin to make their rotation decisions, they're going to have some tough choices. Griffin Canning is another one who has been sensational during the spring so far. Kodai Senga is still a little bit behind, but he will make the rotation, of course. David Peterson has looked very good. Tyler McGill has pitched well. Paul Blackburn has pitched well. So it's really going to come down to 2 spots and 3 guys competing. Those 3 being Griffin Canning, Tyler McGill, and Paul Blackburn will be competing for those last 2 spots. Of course, the other 3 taken by Clay Holmes, Kodai Senga, and David Peterson. So it'll be interesting. The odd man out will go to the bullpen as a long relief guy, would be my guess. I don't know if Tyler McGill has any options left. I do not believe he does, but I think really it's going to be between McGill and Blackburn because Canning has pitched so well in the spring so far, so we'll see how that shakes out as they go into the final week of spring training. Now, Jeff McNeill is going to miss opening day. He's got an oblique strain, and it's considered to be a low-grade sprain, which surprised him, given that he has no idea how it happened. He began feeling some soreness after his last appearance, and in the oblique, soreness, and it did not go away after a day of rest. They sent it for an MRI, and they were that revealed the strain. So he hasn't participated in baseball activities. He won't for 7 to 10 days, and he could be shut down longer with those things because sometimes those obliques can be very annoying. But McNeill said the other day he barely has any symptoms right now, but he's probably going to miss a few weeks anyway, 3 to 4, which would take him to early April in the best case scenario. So we're going to miss McNeill. It opens up a spot for Baty and/or Acuna. My guess is Baty, who has been playing a lot of second base lately. He will be the second baseman on opening day, with Acuna probably going to Syracuse, play in AAA. They'd rather have him playing every day and getting some more seasoning. Brandon Nimmo played the other day and ran the bases and says the knee is doing well. The Mets had an off day, so he didn't get to go 2 days in a row, but the manager, Carlos Mendoza, is not too worried about that. As we approach opening day. So Nimmo is on the recovery, and Dedniel Nunez pitched and looked very good in relief. They're taking their time with him as well as he recovers from an injury he suffered last season. And other news on the injury front, Jose Butto, who has been nursing a groin strain, pitched an inning yesterday, pitched well, had to run to first to cover the bag a couple of times, and the Mets management held their breath, but he seemed to come out of it okay. So Butto should be ready for opening day. Let's take a break, and I'll be back right after this.
Baseball and BBQ, your place for interesting baseball talk, opinions, and history.
Baseball and BBQ, your place for barbecue recipes, tips, and interviews from the world of barbecue. If you like baseball and if you like barbecue, then tune in to Baseball and BBQ. Find us on iTunes, Stitcher, Google Play, and BaseballTalkRadio.com.
And I'm back, and I think that's going to wrap it up for this week's show. I apologize for the brevity and the voice, but I hope you'll tune in next week and join me as we get ready for opening day. It's a week away, so it's almost here, Mets fans. So keep yourselves together for another week and enjoy whatever games or spring training left that you can watch on television. And until the next time, remember to keep the faith, stay optimistic, and let's go Mets. And I'm Gary Mack, and I'll see you next time on another edition of Mets Music.